for taking the time this evening to listen to us. My name is Matthew Dent, and I'd love your vote to continue serving as a IVGID trustee. Before appointed last September, I was asked, why do you want to do this? My response was, well, I wanted to serve my community. I thought I could add value, and I thought it would be fun. Of course, the role requires a significant amount of time and energy. However, it is fun. Voters can entrust in me to represent them and their concerns, their ideas, to uphold policy, create early and transparent communication between all community stakeholders. Thank you.
Peter Morris. First and foremost, thank you very much indeed for attending tonight, and thank you to all of those on live stream who are also watching this and will probably watch the replays of this subsequently. Really appreciate the community involvement, and really that's who I am, community involvement. In every community that I've ever lived in, I've been involved, I've been engaged, and I've been active, and I definitely want to continue that here in Incline. I think IVGID needs a steady hand, a capable hand, a knowledgeable hand at the tiller. Somebody who understands business, understands government, understands accounting, understands all that we have. As I mentioned at the top, I'm a family man, stretching all the way from 12-year-old, now 13-year-old daughter, all the way up to me. This community is absolutely the heart and soul of everything. It's the reason that we chose to move here. I would be delighted and honored if I could receive your vote. Thank you very much.
This one's still working. Bill Moran, thank you to SNC and to the Bonanza for putting this on, and to all of you that are still here, and as Peter said, to those that are on live stream. For the past 15 years, I have volunteered for numerous local organizations as well as supported our community. Those local organizations have included the Incliners, Marine 9, and I'm also a substitute teacher. These activities have benefited our community, and I want to continue to contribute and improve the quality of life in our community. I have served on the Board of Equalization, which made a decision back in 2006, which ultimately resulted in the property tax refunds for all of Incline Village, Crystal Bay. I served on the Senior Advisory Committee, and working with other members of the community, we arranged to have Wheels on Meals here in our community, which still exists today. I'm very proud of it.
Meals on Meals.
Wheels on Meals. I've also been a volunteer for SHIP, which is the state health insurance program, which helps advise seniors in getting Medicare. And my time is up. Thank you for your vote.
Thank you, Mr. Rand. I'm just glad you didn't juggle all those, because I wouldn't have been able to compete with that. Anyways, Paul Longshore, thank you everyone for staying. I'm sure this got really repetitive with the 10 similar answers to questions. Again, I hope I did okay and give you guys some decent answers at my first attempt at a minute 30 politicking. So I just want you to know that I'm just standing up and want your voice heard. I'm standing up for pretty much justice, fairness, and conservative accountability in our government. I want to make sure that everything is transparent and that your voice is heard. And I would appreciate your vote. So Paul Longshore for the Lake. Thank you.
Frank Wright, I have to disagree with Mr. Longshore about the answers being repetitive. If you've listened to my answers, they've been nothing like anybody else's, because I know what's going on. You can go ahead and vote for a candidate who's been to a few board meetings, and let them have 4 years trying to figure out what's going on here. Or you can vote for me, who knows what's going on here, who's been to board meetings, who's been engaged in our community, and wants to make this community as good as it can possibly be with the money that we're spending on it. It's not being done right now. It's not being done in any size, shape, and form. Our financials are not transparent, our money is being wasted, and you as a property owner are being harmed by the way things are being done. So if you want things to be better, Vote for people who have been engaged and they understand what's going on. I'd like your vote. I'd like to represent you. I'd like to make this community really, really cool. Thank you.
Felicia Price, and I feel very honored to be able to even be considered as a candidate. My career stage of my life is over, and I'm in the pay it forward mode. So I consider serving on the board in that I'm open and I listen to people and what their concerns are, and I want to talk to the next person to find out if they have the same concern or how it affects them. I am paying it forward also in my mortgage banking career. I'm called a registered signing agent, and I help people understand their loan packages, escrow packages, and such. And I also am the chair of the 2020 Vision Quality of Life, and I've been working on the aging in place, and I've been going to the governance meeting when we were considering becoming a city.
Steve King. I want to thank SEC for hosting this tonight, and Bonanza for doing an awesome job, especially Kevin with those countless emails. So, I mean, I'm just trying to help. I want to do what's good for our community at the end of the day. And I hope you guys would vote for me on June 14th. Plus, I don't want to be much longer because my dinner is waiting for me at Lapidas. Thank you.
Judy Miller, thank you all for staying for such a long time. This is more people than we've ever seen at the end of a 3-hour IVGID meeting. More than any other candidate, I've expressed my views openly in public and in print for many years. If you haven't read my guest columns in the Bonanza or heard me speak at IVGID meetings, you can go to my website, electjudy.org, and you'll find a lot more about my beliefs. Other than what you've heard tonight, you don't have much to go by with some of the other candidates. Several of them rarely if ever attended board meetings until they filed for office. I'm the only candidate who even bothered to fill out the information form on the county website. It might not have been the best political strategy, but that's how I am. I am going to tell you what I think, and I will listen to what you think. I want to be your voice, and I think I've demonstrated my commitment to serving the public. Thank you very much.
I would like to thank the candidates for taking the time tonight.